Hattiesburg! I'm your host, Emily Blood, here to bring you the latest stories as well as weather updates and all things Southern Miss sports. And we do have a special guest today. Joining me will be Leah Bradford, the SMAC president, so be sure to stick around and hear what they have to say. This segment today is very jam-packed, so let's jump right in. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Sponsorship for Southern Miss Today comes from Mississippi Beverages. Mississippi Beverages provides water, water coolers, and coffee service throughout South Mississippi. Take half of your weight in pounds. That's how many ounces of water you need a day. Mississippi Beverages can help you reach that goal by delivering fresh water to your door. To get more information or to set up a cooler and water delivery, you can call Mississippi Beverages at 601-271-2420, or you can find them online.
The NLS Braille and Talking Book program gives patrons with visual or physical disabilities the freedom to read their way.
If you want to read in electronic braille, you can. If you want to read on your phone, you can. If you want to read in heart print, you can.
Everybody can read the way they want to read using this program.
For more information about the National Library Service for the Blind and Physically Handicapped Library of Congress, visit loc.gov/thatallmayread.
Welcome back, everyone, and happy Thursday. In USM campus news, the New Stage Theater out of Jackson, Mississippi will bring its production of Ann and Emmett on Tuesday, February 27th at 6:30 p.m. in the Joe Paul Student Theater on the Hattiesburg campus. The performance will be free admission for students as well as members of the Pine Belt community. There will be a reception before the performance hosted by the Office of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion at 5:30 in the Thad Cochran Center, room 218A, and the second floor pre-function area. The production depicts a conversation from beyond the grave between two historical figures, Anne Frank and Emmett Till, about their tragic life experiences. It is a history lesson about the importance of tolerance, compassion, and justice to be acted out on stage, acted on life, and the play brings two slain teenagers together in a recounting of the cruelty and racial hatred that led to their inhumane deaths in a Nazi concentration camp and the racially segregated Mississippi of 1955, respectively. Through an imaginary conversation between two iconic figures of the civil rights history, Ann and Emmett examines the innocence of children thrust into the most horrific of circumstances. I personally am excited for this production and hope to see some of y'all there. On the topic of performances, the University School of Music will be presenting the 2024 Connoisseurs Series, offering performances by world-class guests for the Hattiesburg community. 3 events are scheduled for the spring semester in the Marsh Auditorium on the Hattiesburg campus. Through the generosity of Mr. and Mrs. James Simrall, the Junior Arts Endowment, the concerts will be presented at no charge to the public. In other words, it's free, you should go. On Thursday, February 8th at 7:30 p.m., the City of Tomorrow Wind Quintet performs some of their newest repertoire. On Thursday, March 28th at 7:30 p.m., the Aya Piano Trio will take the stage. On Tuesday, April 9th at 7:30 p.m., the Grammy Award-winning Parker Quartet will also make a stop in Hattiesburg. In Hattiesburg news, the 13th annual KRS Parade presented by the Keith's Superstore will be going through Hub City this Sunday in honor of Mardi Gras. The parade will begin at the corner of Service Road and West 4th Street. It'll turn on west on the Hardy Street, north on 38th Avenue, and end on Morningside Drive. Hardy Street will close at 2 p.m. this Sunday, and the parade will begin at 4. In Mississippi news, the mother of a 16-year-old who died at the Mississippi poultry plant is filing a lawsuit. The wrongful death lawsuit is against the company and staffing agency who hired him. They are being accused of negligence and failing to follow safety standards. Duvon Perez, an indigenous Mayan man from Guatemala, died last July at the Marjack Poultry Processing Facility in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. The teenager was cleaning equipment when he was pulled into the machine, according to the U.S. Department of Labor and Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration. His mother, Elma Perez Ramirez, filed the lawsuit last week at the Forest County Circuit Court and is seeking an unspecified amount of expenses and damages, including compensatory and punitive damages, which will be determined by a jury. And lastly, in other news, for those Taylor Swift fans listening, the Eras Tour movie will be coming to Disney+. The movie will be put on the streaming site on March 15th, and it will have exclusive acoustic songs, including Cardigan. That's all for the news segment today on Southern Miss Today. We will have the latest in Golden Eagle sports and the weather. We will be back after a word from our sponsors.
Sponsorship for Southern Miss Today comes from Mr. Sippy Beverages. Mr. Sippy Beverages provides water, water coolers, and coffee service throughout South Mississippi. Take half of your weight in pounds. That's how many ounces of water you need a day. Mr. Sippy Beverages can help you reach that goal by delivering fresh water to your door. To get more information or to set up a cooler and water delivery, you can call Mr. Sippy Beverages at 601-271-2420, or you can find them online. Sponsorship comes from American Graphics. Located at 8 Commercial Warehouse Drive in Hattiesburg, American Graphics provides custom screen printing and embroidery. They can be reached by phone at 601-602-2277, and the website is goamericangraphics.com. American Graphics, printing at its finest.
Welcome back, everyone. Diving into the Eagles sports segment. Get hyped! Signing day was yesterday, Wednesday, February 7th. 36 new Eagle football players have been added to the roster. The Lady Eagle basketball team began their 2-game road swing with their first trip to Statesboro, Georgia in program history. In total, 6 of Southern Miss's final 8 games will be away from Reed Green Coliseum, including the final 4 games of the year. Wednesday, February 7th's game at Georgia Southern is slotted for a 5 p.m. tip-off at Hanner Fieldhouse. Southern Miss senior Slade Wilkes earned a second-team preseason All-American honors as a designated hitter by the National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association on Tuesday. He's a 2024 team captain, and he earned the second-team ABCA Rawlings All-Region honor last season on the strength of playing in 65 games with 63 starts, all coming at designated hitter. Wilkes batted with a .289 with 20 home runs, 58 RBI, while adding 12 doubles, 2 triples, and scored 50 times while walking 30 times. As for the weather today there will be cloudy skies with a high of 67 and a low of 46. No precipitation is expected. Up next, we have the Mississippi Moments brought to you by the Center of Oral History and Cultural Heritage. Check it out.
This is Mississippi Moments, produced by the Center for Oral History and Cultural Heritage at the University of Southern Mississippi and supported by the Mississippi Humanities Council. I'm Bill Ellison. When asked why he became a civil rights activist, Dr. Gilbert Mason would credit his training as a Boy Scout and a physician. In his view, medicine and civil rights share an inseparable bond.
I just didn't become a civil rights activist. I've been a human rights activist all my life. I think I went back to the Boy Scouts when they said, "My country, 'tis of thee." I believe that. So I just didn't become an activist by arriving on the Gulf Coast. Medicine is so close to civil rights that I don't see how anyone can make any difference between medicine and civil rights. Medicine has to do with healing the soul, the heart, the spirit, and the body. And so the civil rights had to do with healing the soul and the spirit. And to guarantee these rights, we sit around the fire when I was a boy at the campfire. We sing, "Softly falls the night of day, as our campfire fades away. Silently each scout should ask, have I done and have I dared everything to be prepared? Have I kept my honor bright? Can I guiltless sleep tonight?" And I believed that and felt it. And so it was with my life as an adult.
To hear more, subscribe to the Mississippi Moments podcast or just like us on Facebook. Mississippi Moments is supported by the Mississippi Humanities Council. The humanities are for everyone.
That was the Mississippi Moment for today. Coming up after a word from our sponsors, we will have the pleasure of hearing from Leah Bradford about the SMACS events this semester, so stick with us.
Sponsorship for Southern Miss Today comes from Mr. Sippy Beverages. Mr. Sippy Beverages provides water, water coolers, and coffee service throughout South Mississippi. Take half of your weight in pounds. That's how many ounces of water you need a day. Mr. Sippy Beverages can help you reach that goal by delivering fresh water to your door. To get more information or to set up a cooler and water delivery, you can call Mr. Sippy Beverages at 601-271-2420, or you can find them online.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ed Simpson, Director of the School of Media and Communication at USM. Join me on Southern Miss Radio Friday afternoons at 12:30 for a new show, News You Need. On News You Need, USM students will discuss current events and why those events are important to them. Listen in on how the future citizens of the U.S. consider news and how those news events affect their lives. Join me for News You Need, Fridays at 12:30 on Southern Miss Radio.
Now let's please give a warm Golden Eagle welcome to Leah Bradford. Hey, Leia, so nice having you joining us here today.
Thank you so much. It is a pleasure to be here.
Alrighty, so I do have a couple questions about SMAC. So, what are some of the events that are happening the rest of February? I heard that there's going to be a mental health day.
Yes, so for the month of February, so far we only have one event, which is the mental health awareness event. As you said, it will be held in the union, outside of the union lobby. And of course, if it rains, then it'll be inside the union lobby. So for this event, we all know mental health is very, very important, especially for college students. So we have things like this to where kids can kind of feel comfortable to talk about it. We have stickers, inspirational quotes, and then we also have other organizations on campus that are mental health affiliated to come. Some speak, some do tabling. So it's basically just a day where people can really get a brain break of things.
Okay, is there any other events that are happening in February other than just that?
No, for the month of February, it's just that event. It kind of gives us SMAC members a little break because during the month of January we had 3 events, and then for the month of March we also have 3 events.
Okay, so I know you said that there's a bunch of events, so how do people get involved with becoming a SMAC member?
Yes, so actually applications just opened 2 days ago to become a future SMAC member. The minimum is just a 2.5 GPA, but you can go to our SMAC Instagram, and if you click the link in the bio, the first link you'll see is the membership application. You can just fill that out, and then it just kind of goes from there.
So you did say that there's going to be 3 events in March. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on for the rest of the semester, including March, like some things that we can expect?
Yes, so from what I know, March 4th is our drive-in movie. We did have a vote on our Instagram to kind of decide what movie we'll be playing, and the movie Princess and the Frog was the official voter. It had the most votes. So that will be the movie we will be showing on March 4th. Then I know after that, one of our biggest events, which is Crawfish Fest, that will be held in April. Most of our events are student oriented, but for our Crawfish Fest, it is out to the open as well.
Okay, so it sounds like there's a ton of fun activities going on. So what are some things that you want to do for next semester? Since you've had so many great activities this semester and the past semester, is there any new activities that you want to do for the fall semester?
Absolutely. So this semester, we brought one of our new events, which was the skating event. That was a great turnout. So a lot of students wished and requested that we have that for the upcoming fall semester. So that will definitely be added for hopefully the fall semester. But one thing we do is we usually send emails at the end of each semester, and students on campus can actually vote for many different events that they would like for us to see. And we kind of just move around from those on what we choose for the semester. But I believe so far, the one thing or a couple things I'm looking for is the fall is, of course, the Welcome Back event, which happens the week of move-in, the week of classes. This gets our name out for students, for new students and old students. And our skating event, of course, and of course at the end of the semester, we have our late night meal, which is one of our most popular events, which is another time for students to come out, eat, enjoy some music, and hang out with friends and stuff.
So you have so much knowledge on everything SMAC. I mean, of course, you're the president, so I'd hope so. But can you just tell me about what it is being the president? It's so interesting.
Yes. So this is actually very new to me because I was enrolled in SMAC for only one semester, and then I got voted into the president role. So it was definitely nervous for me, but I was very excited and honored to be able to have this opportunity. So definitely maneuvering my schedule around is something that I had to learn to do, and just overall learning what it means to be a real leader. And it's definitely new for me, but I enjoy every minute of it. I love when people come to me and ask me questions about what we're doing. I love when my family SMAC members come to me. It's a big role to play, but I enjoy every minute of it.
What are some the best memories that you have of SMAC? Just so some of the students who are curious about joining or going to these events, because I know it's a big thing. Sometimes people don't know how to get involved. So what are
Right.
some of your favorite memories from it?
Oh, wow. Each event honestly marks a great memory for me, but I think so far my favorite memory has to be the skating event. I was a little nervous because of how many skates we were, allowed to have, and then bringing in the floor to be skated on. So it was definitely, I was a little nervous coming into it, but the event just went so smoothly. Everyone played their parts. Everyone was working their shifts. There was no type of trouble or anything. And of course, for someone who loves to skate, it was something that I could just enjoy, for one, free, and for two, just for the students on campus to see how excited they were to be at that event. So I will say so far that has been my favorite memory.
So are all of the events hosted by SMAC, are they free to the student population, or is there like a little fee you have to pay?
Yes, so all of our events hosted by SMAC are free. All you need for students is just to bring your student ID.
Okay. So thank you so much for just telling us kind of about SMAC and what you do and all these cool events, and I'm so excited. I'm going to go to all of them.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Alrighty, so coming up next, we have a news wrap.
Hello everyone, my name is Kennedy Drake and I'm here with the Community Calendar. It is a new month, which means new and exciting things are happening to keep the community entertained across Hattiesburg. The fun starts this weekend at Bidden Auditorium. All South Honor Band is hosting a concert February 4th at 1 p.m. The concert contains several bands made up of talented student musicians across the Southeast. Come down to this event for a chance to hear the beautiful art of music. Please join us for Kat Black's True Tea event, where she will have an honest discussion on inclusiveness and social justice at the University Forum. The event begins February 6th at 6:30 p.m. in Bennett Auditorium. The Forum events are free and open to the public. Trust me, you don't want to miss what she has to say. The Mardi Gras Parade is for students looking for something fun to do between breaks in classes. The 13th Annual Mardi Gras Parade will be held February 10th from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. The parade will be on Hardy Street, specifically Route 4th Street and 49 South to Hardy West to 39th, where Wells Fargo is located. This is a free event open to anyone wanting to experience a night filled with music, parades, floats, excitement, and all things New Orleans style. Come dressed in your best purple, green, and gold outfits. Are you wondering what to do the weekend leading up to Valentine's Day? If so, the Pottery Night is the perfect thing for you. If you want to learn more about hand building, grab a best friend, a date, or your mom and come ready to bring your creative mind to the test. The event is February 10th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Each person can make 2 pieces of pottery, and to register, please visit the website on screen. Here on Southern Miss TV, community matters. If you have an event you would like for us to promote, send it to sm2news@usm.edu with your event details. Be sure to check out Southern Miss Today, Monday through Thursday at noon on WUSM 88.5, and also please check out our student media, Student Prints. I'm signing out. I'm Kennedy Drake, and this has been your Community Calendar. Stay blessed.
Thank you so much for tuning into Southern Miss Today here on Southern Miss Radio. A big thank you to the wonderful crew who keeps this program running. Our engineer, Darius McCrimmon, Alina Pitletsky, our live stream producer, Annalie Johnson, our producer, Oware Ade, the executive producer, the program director, Shania Williams, our GM, Dr. Wilbur Martin, and me, your host, Emily Blue. That wraps it up for today. Remember, soar high to the sky, fly, eagle, fly.